Live from WSLS, this is 10 News at 6, working for you.
Good Sunday evening to you. Thanks for your company here at 6. I'm McKinley Struther. A North Carolina State Park is closed today because of a forest fire. We have video of it. This is over at Pilot Mountain in Surry County, North Carolina. That's just south of Carroll County here in Virginia. Local reports say they saw smoke soon after a Christmas parade Saturday night, and by noon today, the fire had burned an estimated 180 acres. The Pilot Knob Fire Department is being assisted by 5 other fire crews, as well as the U.S. Forest Service. Authorities say so far no homes in that area have been damaged. We're working for you to get the latest. We'll have a full report tonight on 10 News at 11. Back here at home, a Danville home went up in flames last night, and luckily tonight no one is hurt. We're told this happened along Westmoreland Court last night near the West End Christian Church, if you're familiar. Crews were able to put the fire out within about 10 minutes, but the home suffered major damage. The fire marshal determined discarded smoking materials were the cause of that fire. A sex abuse survivor and whistleblower who played a pivotal role in exposing decades of assault by Catholic priests has died. Phil Savino's story was featured prominently in the Boston Globe's investigation, revealing how many priests molested children and got away with it because church leaders covered it up. The scandal led to the resignation of a Boston cardinal and church settlements with hundreds of victims. He was 69 years old. Nelson County deputies need your help tonight finding a missing woman. Here she is. Her name is Jamie Truslow. She was last seen on Thanksgiving Day. Deputies say Jamie may be in the company of a male named Jerry. She also has a tattoo that says Trigger, that's on her right forearm, and a seahorse on her left forearm. If you have any information, dial 911 right away. Jury selection is scheduled to begin on Monday in the trial of former Empire actor Jussie Smollett. Smollett is facing 6 counts of disorderly conduct for allegedly making false reports to police that he was the victim of a hate crime. It was January 2019 when he told Chicago police he had been assaulted by men using racial and homophobic slurs. The investigation alleges the actor staged the whole incident as a publicity stunt. Concerns about Omicron, a new COVID-19 variant, has the U.S. taking action. President Joe Biden's restrictions on travelers from South Africa and several other countries go into effect tomorrow. And as John Lawrence explains, health officials hope this will give the U.S. more time to learn about this new strain.
As millions of Americans prepare for the end-of-the-year holidays, research is being done on Omicron, which was found in at least a dozen countries abroad.
Started hearing about this new variant, I think of Thursday, and then we woke up on Friday. There's all these new restrictions. It looked much more serious. So we were concerned if we were going to be able to come back home.
Though the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention says Omicron cases haven't been confirmed in the U.S. yet,
it's almost definitely here already. Just looking at the number of cases coming off planes this weekend, it's almost a certainty that there have been cases that have gotten into the United States.
Health officials say Omicron could spread more rapidly than other strains.
It has a bunch of mutations, a disturbingly large number of mutations in the spike protein, which is the business end of the virus, which really binds.
In the meantime, Americans are advised to protect themselves from the potential threat.
Vaccines work. We have a new variant. There's going to continue to be new variants in the future. Medicines are better now than they have been. But I think the president was wrong with his mandate.
We obviously have to have more information, but let's take this window to get better prepared by increasing our vaccination rates.
John Lawrence, 10 News, working for you.
No word yet on when President Joe Biden will end that travel ban. Moderna says they should know in a couple of weeks how their vaccine holds up against this variant. As people head home after Thanksgiving, today is one of the busiest travel days of the year. The Transportation Security Administration, TSA, says the highest travel day in their history was the Sunday after Thanksgiving back in 2019, when nearly 3 million Americans were screened at checkpoints nationwide. Traffic is not expected to reach that same number today, but people are still happy they're able to see their loved ones for the holiday.
Yeah, no, it was really nice to see everyone. We got to share special memories about everyone. I didn't get to see my grandma just because of COVID and everything, but yeah, it was super special.
I'm gonna rethink travel in December, but it was a time to come see family and friends, and not something we were willing to sacrifice.
From November 19th through today, TSA is expected to have screened about 20 million passengers. Let's go to your forecast now. Well, we're in a roller coaster of temperatures of sorts. Meteorologist Delaney Warden joins us now. So we're going to start off cool this week, and then we're going to warm up, then we'll cool back down.
A little bit of something for everyone.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Today was very seasonal outside. Actually, we reached into the mid-50s, which is exactly where we should be for this time of year. Over in Blacksburg, you're now down to 46 degrees. Our winds have been breezier today, and that will continue to be the case into tomorrow. The reason for this, because we actually had a cold front move through today. We just don't notice the effects of that cold front on our temperatures until tomorrow. So it is feeling like 44 there with those breezy winds. Temperatures are still in the low 50s here in Roanoke, back towards Covington, Smith Mountain Lake, even Lynchburg. But you head towards Wytheville, you are in the mid 40s at this point, upper 40s currently in South Boston. Now we do have, of course, Illuminites going on once again this evening. If you're heading out that way, lower 50s right about this time. As we get to about closing time, our temperatures are going to be into the low to mid 40s. So also a significant difference considering the past few nights we've been even colder than that. Our wind speeds are going to be staying breezy heading into tomorrow, and even in the overnight hours. We'll take a little bit closer look at just exactly what you can expect for the week ahead coming up. McKinley.
All right, Delaney, thank you. We are monitoring some breaking news just into our newsroom. Lynchburg police are searching for a suspect after a hit-and-run crash injured a bicyclist this afternoon. Officers say they responded to Langhorne Road, that's right at the Bank of America, and found a man that had been hit by a vehicle. He was rushed to the hospital with serious injuries. The suspect vehicle, has possible damage. It may be blue in color. That's all we know right now because this is an ongoing investigation. We will continue to work for you to bring the latest information, of course, here on air and anytime at WSLS.com. The town of Blacksburg, they need your help tonight. They're working to make your streets safer for bicyclists. The town there is planning to revamp Progress Street with a design that is more biker and pedestrian friendly. With limited space on Main Street and a parking garage coming within the next 5 years on Progress Street, the town wants to plan ahead. Sketches of 2 alleys and 3 street layout options are now available online for you to check out. The survey will be available to determine what street features are critical to the community.
There's always been some conversations around Progress Street would be a home for bicyclists. It's safer, particularly for a more novice bicyclist that may not want to ride down Main Street. And there's a lot of people that fall in that category.
The survey will be open till Friday, and the responses collected will be used to create a proposal to show the town council. It's the first night of Hanukkah, and earlier this year than usual. We'll tell you why this holiday start date changes year after year. Finding homes for foster children across Virginia, we introduce you to the teen with an eye for all things science after the break. We're back now, and I want to introduce you to Dejah. She's interested in being part of a family with other children, does not hesitate to try new things. 15-year-old Dejah wants to be a tattoo artist when she grows up. Her favorite subject is science, and she loves learning about animals and really everything science related.
Family means to me like a person or multiple people who is being supportive and just being supportive to you and not being dishonest, disloyal, all the negatives. Make sure it's all positive.
She is just one of 30 children we're featuring during 30 Days of Hope, trying to find families for the hundreds of kids in foster care across our state in danger of aging out of the system without a family. If you're interested in foster care or adoption, head to WSLS.com and click on 30 Days of Hope.
Your local weather authority, always watching and tracking for you from the JES Weather Center.
A big change from yesterday, not only slightly warmer temperatures, but of course our wind speeds have been picking up once again. That continues into tomorrow because we had a cold front move throughout the day today. We're taking a live look now to our sky cam overlooking downtown Roanoke, and things pretty quiet out there. A few days ago when we had some of those stronger wind gusts, we could see our sky cam shaking. That is not the case throughout much of the day today. Our temperatures are also a lot more mild at this hour than they have been when we've been seeing, if anything, the 20s and 30s already at this point. So 46 back towards Blacksburg. Here in Roanoke, we're still at 51 degrees. We actually hit our average high for this time of year today into the middle 50s. 50 degrees currently for south of Boston. Now, our wind speeds are not going to be dying down. Sometimes we typically see that after the sun sets. That will not be the case for tonight. In fact, you can see even as we head throughout the next several hours, we're still looking at wind gusts 25 to 30 miles per hour, maybe some isolated areas even upwards of 35 miles per hour. So very gusty out there for tonight. So if you're heading out to Illuminates, yes, it is a little bit more mild than we have been, but you factor in that wind. It is going to cause these temperatures to feel colder. So lower 50s right around now. Then we head towards 10 p.m. Things are starting to wrap up at Illuminates. You're in the low to mid 40s, still seeing some cloud cover in our region. For tonight, by tomorrow morning, we're waking up to lows pretty much near to below freezing here in Roanoke, right at that freezing mark. Over towards Blacksburg, 27 degrees and 28 for Covington. Keeping in mind those temperatures are going to feel quite a bit colder because of these winds. Now, we will see some improvement heading into tomorrow evening. Notice that even towards after lunchtime, we're seeing those wind speeds not quite as strong, gusting maybe upwards of 20-25 miles per hour. But then there you go. As the sun sets, we're going to see that those winds are going to be weakening for us, not quite as chilly as we head throughout Monday night. So your hourly planner for tomorrow, I want to show you this because our temperatures are going to be staying in the 30s and 40s, significantly cooler, but you factor in those winds. 34 degrees at 8 a.m. going to be feeling more like 26. By 2, we are sitting at 44 degrees, but it's actually going to be feeling more like 38. So it just gives you an idea. We're going to be feeling 5 to 10 degrees colder than what the actual thermometer is showing. 30 is back towards the New River Valley, 40 actually for Blacksburg, 47 for Bedford as we head into the afternoon tomorrow, 44 here in Roanoke, so about 10 degrees below average. We do have high pressure just off to our west. That's what's going to bring in more sunshine tomorrow. And then as we head towards Tuesday, a significant improvement, especially if you don't like those cooler temperatures. Just take a look at your 3-day zone forecast. We are cool tomorrow, right back to the 50s for many of us by Tuesday. And then for the Lynchburg area, we're even seeing those temperatures in the 60s by Thursday, feeling very nice outside, a little bit more sunshine as well. So again, like I said, just a little bit of everything. We warm up 20 degrees by Friday.
All over the place, like we said, a
over.
roller coaster of temperatures.
Yeah, it's just that time of year.
It sure is. Thank you, Delaney. We're already working on 10 News at 11. We're finding out if you should purchase or pass when it comes to buying an extended warranty for your electronics, appliances, even a car. The 3 questions you can ask to help make the best decision for you and your family.
And coming up, coaching carousel continues in college football, including the ACC. Not a great day for Cam and the Panthers, and more reaction from the Commonwealth Clash. Why UVA felt confident in a questionable 3rd down play call. That and more next in sports.
Ahead for us, the tough new COVID travel restrictions now just hours away, plus what doctors are now saying about the new COVID Omicron variant and how to get the best deals for Cyber Monday. Those stories and more ahead on Nightly News.
Radford men with under 4 minutes to play trying to hold on for the win on the Hoops hardwood. Fair men pick up a win over Methodist. UVA women fall to Richmond 74-65. Liberty women take down Bowling Green, and congratulations to Coach Green. That's his career win 500. Flames move to 5-1. Your news and notes. Sorry, Delaney, but Lincoln Riley leaving Oklahoma for Southern California. Billy Napier announced as the new Gators head coach, and sources say that the Bucs will sign DeMarcus Cousins to a non-guaranteed deal on the hardwoods. A lot of coaching news. It'll continue.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Thanks for reminding me.
All right. Well, let's get a quick check of the weather.
For this evening, we are a little bit more mild, but still chilly out there, especially when you factor in our winds. Those are going to cause the temperatures to feel 5 to 10 degrees colder. 7-day forecast keeps us colder tomorrow, but we are back to the 60s by Thursday. Quite a roller coaster ride for us. Rain chances will be very slim.
NBC Nightly News is next. We'll see you back here after the game for 10 News at 11.